We're going to go through the ins and outs of a recoupment situation of where insurance is taking money back from when they've previously paid your office. Either they overpaid or they made two payments and are taking one back. Regardless, it's a situation where insurance is taking money back. They're recouping that money back. I'm going to use my test patient as an example. I'm first going to go through their ledger. I'm going to click Show Billing Info. In this situation, this service has already been billed and insurance paid $20 towards the service. At the time I was posting the EOB, this patient did not have a secondary insurance or any other responsibility, so I wrote the remaining off. If I'm dealing with a recoupment situation, I want to verify, has my line been fully settled, meaning the entire billed amount has been allocated across all of these columns. In this situation, this line item has already fully been settled. There is no insurance balance remaining. If there is no insurance balance remaining, this data service will not show on the EOB posting screen because there's nothing to post against. And when I'm posting a recoupment, that does happen on the EOB posting screen, and you post it in the fee column, which we'll go over shortly. But this is something I first want to navigate and see. Has this line item been fully settled or not? And you may not know that you're running into the situation until you're posting the EOB. So I'll show you a little hack around that. But let's say they overpaid and they want to take $10 back. Let's go through the ins and outs of this process. I go to Insurance, Process EOB. I'm going to put in my payer, the date ranges, check number and memo, and then let's just say this recoupment is on an EOB by itself. I'm using the situation that they are taking back $10. I'm just going to type 10 here. Do not put a negative number. When we post this amount in the fee column, CareHD will automatically incorporate this as a negative value. But first I'm looking and I don't see my patient listed here. Why are they not listed here? Oh my goodness, what do I do? Well, it could be that situation, like I said, where that line item has fully been settled. It won't show on the EOB posting screen. Let's say I have already started putting in payments amounts. I've already started filling out my EOB, and this recoupment falls in like the middle. And I'm like, oh no, where is my patient? What you can do, if we are not on the version of CareHD where you can save an EOB and edit it later, I don't want to leave this screen necessarily. I can open up a second tab of CareHD to make this correction. I can go into the patient's ledger on my second tab, show billing info. Okay, I see that this line item has fully been settled. So I need to edit this by clicking on this edit icon that is under the build column. Don't click on this edit icon. Click on this one. And I want to remove the write-off. I can just delete it or put 0. Click the green check mark to save. Now there is a balance. I can post against this line item. If I go back to my EOB posting screen, what is showing here is what was previously showing in the system. This doesn't auto refresh. I have to refresh it in a way. If I hit refresh, I'm going to lose everything that I've already posted. If I navigate away from the screen, I'm going to lose everything I've already posted. So a little workaround is I can clear the payer, put the payer back in, and that refreshes yet saves everything I've already put in my EOB. And now I can see my recoupment test patient shows here. Here I can see previously paid $20 because that is what they previously paid. And in this situation, you always want to put the amount they're taking back in the fee column. Again, I am never physically typing a negative number anywhere on an EOB posting screen. The system won't allow you to. We have it hard-coded to calculate a value as a negative number if it's in certain places. So I'm just going to type $10 here. And I'm going to hit W because I can finalize my line again. The W will just automatically calculate my write-off. It's one of my hotkey buttons on an EOB posting screen. Don't worry at the moment that the remaining and the payment amount do not match. That's okay. We don't fully handle recoupment in the best, most clear way, and I'm going to show you the ins and outs of that, but just post the $10. It will hard code it as a -10 in my collections. I'm going to hit finalize. It's just telling me that there's a difference between the amounts and that this -$10 will show on my reports, which is correct. That is what's happening. Now, a lot of times, your recoupment may not be the only item on the EOB. Maybe you have $40 worth of payment, and within there is a recoupment, where they've automatically calculated out of the check what they're removing. So you would just put the check amount. But I'm showing you an example of if the recoupment is the only thing on the EOB. I'm going to hit yes. If I go to run my collections report, go to reporting, all reports beta, collections. I want to run the detail version. I can see that recoupment, that -$10 being accounted for on my collections. So for today, there was a +200, a +20, and a -10. So my total collections is $210 for the day. What I want to show you though is on the patient's ledger where the recoupment is still not going to reflect accurately on the ledger. These are updates and changes we need to make in how to handle recoupments. But I just want to give you a warning so that you know that they're there. My collections is correct. My insurance reporting for the EOBs, that's going to be correct. What's going to visually be off is the patient's ledger. Right now, we can still see that it's saying the primary paid is $20. What's not happening at the moment is that auto calculation. This should go down to $10 because at the end, this is what the insurance company has paid, but it's still maintaining that first payment. But if I go to insurance history and I go to date paid history, I do see the first payment of the $20 and then the removing the recoupment of $10. So on my history, it is reflecting correctly. On my collections, it's going to reflect correctly. But on the ledger, the paid column is not auto-calculating as it should. Again, these are changes we are aware of and we know we need to make. But I just want to give you a heads up about what the system is currently doing. So to recap, to post a recoupment, you're going to do that through the EOB processing screen. You will post that amount in the fee column and you will never physically type a negative number anywhere on the EOB posting screen. Never type a negative number on the EOB posting screen. We will calculate the negative. But a recoupment will go in the fee column on the EOB posting screen.